I've always been stereotyped. When I started working, after my first show, they were like, she's a very girl next door. She can only play these kind of parts. You may not be able to do that part. And you do something similar and prove them wrong, only then they believe you.
Have you
so
faced
it's a
that?
very all the
have
time.
felt
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you
I
can't
can't
do
name,
this?
I can't
Yeah, of
name and
course.
stuff. Anxiety and stress and what am I going to do? And fear takes over. And what is fear about? Fear is always the fear of the future. ना बोलना आना बहुत ज़रूरी है और मुझे हमेशा से आता है. I have never
hesitated to say no?
I have never hesitated. It will be 2.5 years now that we've been married
It's
and
long.
6.5 years since we're together.
Dating,
No, life is always better with him. And he is just such a humbling factor, stability in my life. He's my best friend. Like I go back to my best friend every single evening when he's in Bombay.
Hello everyone, this is Aina and welcome to Instant Bollywood. मेरे साथ है the talented, gorgeous, dashing and the sweetest Mouni Roy. So nice to have you.
Hello, always nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
We've been seeing you've been having a great time recently with all
Yeah, I
your
took a
trips and all.
holiday.
You took a holiday, much needed.
Yeah,
after,
much needed
because
holiday.
back to back a lot of work is coming.
No, Virgin Tree had just ended and it was like full night shoots every single night, almost
my
for a
God.
month.
Yeah.
So I was like, I really need a break
holiday.
now. So
You know, you're one actor जिसने अपनी acting को prove करके साथ साथ भी you've still maintained the glamour portion, and not a lot of people can crack both in the best way. How have you
How
managed
sweet.
to do that? Yeah, if you see, you were so appreciated for
Brahmastra.
Brahmastra or your roles before that, be it Gold, be it even anything. But at the same time, you're still loved for, oh, she's wearing this and her makeup look is this. How have you managed?
It's not a conscious thing that I'm doing. I think I always tell everybody, just be you, just do you. So I know the difference between the real and the real. And whenever I need to play a character, I would only. It's then the whole. It's my director's vision, it's the stylist's imagination of how they see the character.
Yeah.
So I go by that. But then when I'm in real life, I like to have fun with my clothes, my makeup, my hair. Also, we all now can't take so much credit because we have such glorious stylist friends and hair makeup teams.
Yeah.
So I think they actually add a lot to that. So
Did you ever fear being stereotyped? That because शायद
I have
आपका
always been
glamour-
stereotyped. I've always been stereotyped. When I started working, after my first show, they were like, she's a very girl next door. She can only play these kind of parts. And then I did my first reality show, dancing reality show. So there were a few glamorous. It was called Zara Nach Ke Dikha.
Yes.
And after that, they said, no, she doesn't look like a girl next door at all. So you need to cast her for only glam role. So then there was
Phase of glam.
phase where I was just dancing a lot.
Yeah.
Like doing a lot of stage shows and going to all the award functions and dancing. And then Sati happened. Mahadev happened. And then suddenly they was, no, she's very Indian, give her Indian roles. So this has always happened with me. And after that I did Jhalak. So I think that reality show somewhere, because we used to talk and there were video diaries that we were doing, people kind of got to know my personality. Instagram wasn't there, so prevalent at that point. It had just started, I think, around that time. And then slowly, steadily, I think Nagin happened, and more and more. The social media boomed, and then people started to see your real self and real personality. And I think till date, I think all of us are stereotyped in some form or the other, and it's not nice.
Yeah, but if you go to see ये stereotyping में आपने सब कुछ कर लिया in a way.
But even then they stereotype you. Even then they feel like you may not be able to do that part. And you do something similar and prove them wrong, only then they believe you.
Have you
So
faced
it's a
that?
very
Where
all
people
the
have
time.
felt
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you
I
can't
can't
do
name,
this?
I can't
Yeah, of
name and
course.
stuff. But say I haven't been selected for a particular part by them saying, oh, she's too glam. And then I have done something very
De-glam,
normal and
yeah.
de-glam, and they said, oh, now she can do it. or she can look this part, or they've taken like a look test and they've realized no, she looks like a normal person. And
I feel it's really important to have people जो आप में विश्वास करें and आपकी craft
but mostly कोई और विश्वास करे ना करे आपको करना पड़ेगा. जब तक self belief और self पे confidence ना हो, I think वहीं से सब कुछ शुरू होता है. जब मैं खुद पे कॉन्फिडेंस रखूंगी तभी मेरा डायरेक्टर या मैं जिनके साथ काम करना चाहती हूँ वो लोग भी ये देख पाएंगे शायद कि अच्छा ये करना चाहती है तो इसको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी देनी चाहिए या मिलनी चाहिए.
You know, जब मैंने शो टाइम देखा I loved it first of all. I have to say that दिखाया है कि इंडस्ट्री काफ़ी ब्रूटल है. Of course it's a fiction show, but it's a very cutthroat business. Has it been brutal to you? Have you faced the brutality of the industry? And is it true to a point जो लोग कहते हैं कि it's very difficult to survive, but you have done it for so long?
It's a very, very difficult industry. I will admit to that. There are, I think every single person who has decided to be in the industry, whether she is an actor or a model or a director or a writer or a cinematographer or a DOP, matlab, it can be anybody. They've all gone through their fair share of struggles. And but having said that, and it's very difficult to land your next part, and especially the kind of roles in the kind of films with the kind of directors you would want to do, it's very difficult to crack. And kudos to ones who have done it. I feel great for them, and I feel very proud for them. But having said that, all of us are also in this industry because we absolutely love what we do. Like, you know, I have woken up tired, I have woken up sick, but I've never woken up feeling like I don't want to go to work. Oh my God, what the hell am I doing in life? Why am I doing this? There are no doubts about that. So once that is clear, this is what I want to do, this is what I like to do, and this is what I'm going to be doing, then you have to have courage and patience, and then you have to see through your journey, and you know, work begets work, I feel. There's no shortcut for hard work. So you keep working hard, you keep walking your path. Something to will happen, no?
This year is anyway the year that
Shanika.
So hard work has to be there. It will pay sometime. I also have to ask you, did you ever feel like when we see Mouni Roy, we've been like, Mouni Roy is across platforms. She's Ace Television, she's doing films, उन्होंने OTT भी किया है, ads, commercials, social media, you're everywhere. Did you ever feel at some point that अब क्या मुझे काम मिलेगा या नहीं? क्योंकि बाहर से it looks like your career is sorted, your life is sorted, but only you know how.
There is never anything that's the world called sorted. Life, to live is to struggle. To live is to face all the difficulties and overcome them and move ahead. So there is nothing called sorted. Nothing is ever enough for all of us human beings. When you have something, you want little bit more and little bit more.
It keeps
so to answer your questions correctly, you have to have that inner sense of calm and balance, and you have to realize that what do you actually want in life? All of us, what do we want? We want a good life, right? We have to want the great life. Like to live a good life filled with happiness and peace. Some achievements, some failures will be there, of course, and you know, good times. And how do you achieve that? By being as normal, by not taking yourself so seriously and leading a normal life. Not really. Ultimately, deep down, I truly feel all of us human beings are very simple beings. We have a heart, we have our soul, and how do you, okay, so what you mean by it's very difficult, because some negative factors like anxiety and stress and what am I going to do, and fear takes over. And what is fear about? Fear is always the fear of the future. But if we learn to concentrate on our present and give our present 100%, then you will see slowly you will get rid of the fear. But you have to put in a lot of self-work for it. You have to meditate, you have to chant. Like pujas really work for me, so I would never miss my daily pujas and chanting and meditation. Some form of workout.
Do you do that for yourself?
Yeah.
There's a lot of self-work that takes place in your life?
Yeah. Otherwise, I also go a little ballistic. Then I have to check in with my therapist every now and then. And earlier on I used to not talk about all this, but now I'm like, if me talking about this, about my own struggles and my own journey would help somebody, why shouldn't I? So self-work is a must. If you want to lead like a great life, you have to meditate. And then there'll be some people, some friends of yours who are so happy-go-lucky, they don't need anything. There are people like that also. But if you aren't you aren't that, that means that you need to put much more work to yourself. Like read books that you like. If you don't like reading, listen to audiobooks, something.
Yeah. No, I say it's difficult because we as humans, जैसे if someone's ambitious also और उसको नहीं मिल रहा है उसकी ambition का project या something, it can turn negative for you.
बट अगर जब पता चला है कि अब इस वक्त तक नहीं मिल रहा है, आज आपको नहीं मिल रहा है, राइट? और आप बहुत चाहते हो कि मिले, पर आप क्या कर सकते हो अगर आपको नहीं मिल रहा है? तो आप सिर्फ अपनी कोशिश कर सकते हो. यू कैन पुट इन द एफर्ट, यू डू एवरीथिंग, यू कैन डू योर ऑडिशंस, यू कैन गो मीट द डायरेक्टर, यू कैन गो मीट द टीम. उसके बाद अगर आपके हाथ में ही नहीं है तो उसके बारे में स्ट्रेस करके क्या फ़ायदा? दैट मीन्स दैट इट वाज नेवर योर्स.
Absolutely.
Also, I always talk about this concept called energy vampires. One of my friends had told me once, see, you would love me when I'm friendly to you and there's love and friendship. But what if I started stalking you? Would you love me? No. Would you, if I like meet me in the morning, meet me at lunch, meet me at dinner? No. That's what we do to the universe also. We are like, God, please give me this, please give me this, please make it happen, please make it happen, please make. Why do you think the universe will like that? I always tell everybody, put an intent, throw it out in the universe.
And leave it.
Manifestation is fine. Write it, write a journal if you want to write every day. Write your 3-4 things if you want. But do it from a place of sanity. Not out of, stress or guilt or fear. Don't, anything that comes out of negativity will mostly not bear positive results.
True.
That's what I truly believe in.
No, I agree with you and very, very, very well said. But I also have to ask you this one thing. I was very recently speaking to Tabu ma'am and she did speak about how she met the right people at the right time, जो industry में काफ़ी ज़रूरी है, life में ज़रूरी है, कोई भी field में. But sometimes what happens, I feel, is if you've met the right person at the right time and your career has gone the right way, ऐसा हुआ that now you have contacts, but because you have contacts, you can't even say no to something that you want to, and you have to do it out of the relationship.
Oh yeah, relationship के लिए मुझे अगर कुछ करना पड़ता है तो मैं बहुत खुशी करती हूँ.
Even if you don't like
even if I don't like it, मैं बहुत खुशी करती हूँ. पर मेरा उतना अच्छा relationship होना चाहिए उनके साथ. कल को जिनको people who have actually stood by me and helped me, and if they need me to do something, I would never feel once that, oh my God, why am I doing it, or why am I? You must have seen me also. I'd post for all my friends, whoever needs me at whatever time, and what is so wrong about it? But if you ask me if I have to do something that I'm absolutely not wanting to do, no, I haven't. Very early on as a child, my father taught me one thing, that there is great power in negation. You have to know when to say no. So even if it's at that point of time I didn't understand it, so ना बोलना आना बहुत ज़रूरी है और मुझे हमेशा से आता है. I have never hesitated. But when I have to do it for my best friends and people who stood by me, whether good or bad or ugly, I do it. I don't care. I don't feel like अरे नहीं मुझे तो नहीं करना था, अभी उसके वजह से करना पड़ रहा है. No, मैं बहुत खुशी करती हूँ.
But ऐसा हुआ आपने ना बोला है किसी को इंडस्ट्री में and they have not taken it the right way for a project or something that they've asked you?
No, because there is you can say no, but there is also a way how to say no. So if you don't hurt anybody, or if you don't insult anybody, why would they? Everybody is understanding also, right? Yeah. So sometimes when they realize you don't have the bandwidth or it's not something you should be doing, they also don't push or force.
You know, lastly, I have to ask you, मैंने आपका interview जितनी भी बार लिया, you've always been such a lover girl, speaking highly about like your married life. What an impact has he had in your life, and how much has it changed?
I think I have told you everything. It'll be 2.5 years now that we've been married, and 6.5 years since we're together. Dating, no, life is always better with him, and he is just such a humbling factor, stability in my life. He's my best friend. Like I go back to my best friend every single evening when he's in Bombay or I'm in Dubai. But life is fun without him, and he's my best friend.
Well, that's sweet. Everyone wishes to have what you have. I have a small, quick rapid fire that I'm going to play. So I'm going to give you names. आपको उनको hashtag देना है. Okay, Imran Hashmi. Hashtag super cool. Super cool. Vikrant.
Hashtag super talented.
Yeah. Akshay.
The best. Hashtag the best.
Ranbir.
Magic. Hashtag magic.
Magic.
Yeah, he's magical.
Yeah, that he is. Alia.
Oh my God, everything, like in terms of talent, beauty.
Yeah. Ayan.
Buddy. Hashtag buddy.
Okay, one director you wouldn't mind working with for the rest of your life if you had to choose one.
There are so many on the list. Don't ask me to choose one.
Okay, someone that's coming at the top of your head.
Raju Hirani,
Okay.
SLB, Karan sir. So yeah, there are lots.
Lots.
Yeah.
Next project of yours that you're excited for?
Virgin Tree, and there's another one that I've signed that I can't talk about.
Super soon. Okay. Would you rather not be able to act well or not be able to dress well?
Not be able to dress well.
Okay. Which actor still gets you starstruck till date?
Mr. Shah Rukh Khan and Mr. B, Big B.
Absolutely. I think सबके लिए वही है.
Oh, Madhuri ma'am also.
Madhuri ma'am
Till date.
also.
So many times I've met her, but the moment I meet her, I'm like,
Yeah, she's gorgeous. And the best time you've had working with, from your co-actors, who would it be?
everybody. I think I have a great equation with everybody.
That's
Not
a
many
very
people can say
diplomatic
that.
answer.
No, not many people can say that. I've never had even one altercation, fight, argument
Really?
with any of my co-star in 17 years of my career.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Very rare to find. I've never had an actor who's actually said this
Yeah.
to me. But that's lovely. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. It's always amazing talking to you. And
It's always so amazing meeting you.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself and
yes,
be good.
Same here. And we'll wait for showtime and a lot more coming ahead.
Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe to Instant Bollywood.